Hey, hey, hey. Hey, y'all. So I'm going to give y'all just a second to kind of come in. I am literally working right now. So if you guys have been watching any of my videos, you know that I got my real estate license. So I am literally in the middle of sitting for a new housing development. But I'm going to just let y'all come on in while I'm kind of like sitting here working so y'all can actually talk to me, right? So yeah, y'all come on in before I start talking and everything. Listen, I am sitting here, and if you guys watch my videos, you know that I am a real estate agent with Civil Choice Realty. I got my real estate license, y'all, so I'm super in the middle of writing my goals. Okay, so I always talk to y'all about writing goals, writing the vision, making it plain. And so I have looked at my before the second quarter was over in this year, and I did not get around to those things. And before I can even start feeling the way, God had to show me, like, look, I took you a different way for a reason. Not saying that those things are not things that you will that you won't complete at all, but I got something else that I need you to do right now. Okay, and so I wanted to go live like in the middle of me writing my goals, and I just wanted to talk to you guys because I always talk about doing goals, and goals are so good because once you write some things down, it is a constant remembrance of what you do need to do and what you need to get finished. But y'all always know I'm here to motivate you and encourage you. So if you have written your goals down already for the year and you have not accomplished some of those things for first quarter, is this: you still have time to finish those things, and those things are still going to happen. So I don't want you to get discouraged or throw your list away or just forget about what you wrote down at the beginning of the year, because you still have time to accomplish those things. And understand, listen, that you want to be in the will of God anyway, right? So even I don't go live often because going live literally has my nerves like in shambles. But I could not miss the opportunity to talk to you guys today while I'm sitting here, because I'm sitting at a new development before I started this live, but they're like deep down in my purse. And I don't know about you ladies, but this year, okay? And it is important that you continue to remind yourself of what it is that God has for you. So if he showed you something, if he's giving you a dream to step into that thing that you've been wanting to step into, maybe it wasn't the time 5 years ago. Maybe it wasn't the time 2 years ago. Maybe it wasn't the time last year. I started on this journey to get my real estate license. Nothing was in place for me. I didn't have the finances. I didn't know what school I was going to go to. Business. If it's a business that he's giving you, go ahead and write the vision and make it plain. Go ahead and write your business plan down, because listen, there is somebody waiting on you to do whatever it is that God has given you. And I know that you're trying to take it slow, and I know you're trying to make sure you got all your ducks in a row and everything else. But let me help you really quickly here, okay? God will show up in a way for you, and you won't have anything in your mind the way you may be feeling. Everything is not in order, but I'm telling you, your gifts will make room for you. And there are people out here that are waiting on you to open your mouth to say what it is that you are going to do. And once you open your mouth to say, hey, this is what I'm doing, you will be surprised at the amount of support that you are going to get. Listen, I have people right now that's on my Facebook page, on my Instagram page, that I don't talk to often, but every time I post something about what I'm doing, they share it, they like it, they send people my way. Listen, there are people who trust you to do what God has already called you to do. What I need you to do is to trust yourself. I'm gonna say it again. I need you to trust yourself. Listen, you are not perfect. None of us are perfect. So you may make a mistake here and there, but guess what? God's grace is sufficient. His grace is sufficient. And because of that, it doesn't matter if you make a mistake, if you make a bad decision, because God is always going to still be there walking with you. So listen, if you turn left and he needs you to go right, listen, I want you to know this. If he wants you to go in a direction and you go in the opposite direction, he is not going to forget about you. He's going to come that way and he's going to find you. He's going to grab your hand. Hey, baby girl. Hey, son. No, you're going in the wrong direction. This is the direction you need to go in. It's kind of like being on your first day of school, right? When you were a little kid, you got to that elementary school and you were like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. And you're just walking. But there was a teacher that came and grabbed your hand and said, hey, baby girl. Hey, son, this is the way you're supposed to go. And they walked you to your class on your first day. And that may have been the scariest moment for you, but understanding that there was a teacher, there was somebody there who knew more than you, who knew the school, who knew what class you were supposed to be in, and they were able to lead you to that class that put you at ease. And as you continue to go into that classroom with your new teacher, you became at ease. So listen, start spending some time with God and listening to him, and allow him to work in you and work through you and give you strategies on that business, give you strategies on what to do next and on what way to go. Listen, I have made it up in my mind that I am not moving without God. I have made it up in my mind that I am not moving without him, because when I have decided to try to do stuff on my own, y'all, it has been crazy when I've tried to do it without him. But every time I consult God first and say, God, which way am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? And sometimes I'm gonna tell y'all now, I don't like the answer. Because there's sometimes I want to do what I want to do because I feel like, look, I got it, I got this. I done already wrote it down. I already made a plan, and God is like, hey, I'm interrupting that plan. This is not what I want you to do right now. Just like these goals, I have my goals written down step by step, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. Getting my real estate license was in the third quarter. And y'all know we in the second quarter, right? So you already know what happened, okay? God, I had to pay these fees. I know, like I told y'all, if y'all watched that video, I was like, really like, I don't know how he gonna do it, but God, you gotta do it, because I can't afford to pay no, I can't, sorry. If this is your will for me, you done interrupted my plans, listen, and God he know you. He know you better than you know yourself. So me and God have real life conversations, honey. I don't go to him like, oh, Jesus. No, Lord, we need to have a talk. Okay, because I told you that this is what I wanted to do, and I wanted to have so and so accomplished by a certain time. So it seems like that's not your will for me. So what is your will for me? What is it that you want me to do? And whatever that may be, I'm gonna need you to come through, because I don't know what to do. It is okay to tell God that you don't know what to do. And he will give you strategy every time. Sometimes he'll wake you up in the middle of the night, and I keep pen and paper by my bed, because sometimes he'll wake me up in the middle of the night and I have a strategy and I just write it down. Go with God, y'all. Listen, start that business. Write your goals down, write your visions down, and do not let them go until you see them come to pass. Stop giving up on yourself so easy. Stop allowing yourself to feel like you're never going to reach that place, because you are going to reach that place. But if you keep giving up and stopping, you're not going to reach that place. In order for you to reach that place, you're going to have to keep going no matter what. It is going to get hard, but you got to keep going. Doors may shut in your face, but you gotta keep, like you even deserve to be in. Baby, he will give you a seat at the table. You don't have to, listen, y'all, who has created the table. You're going to be the one sitting at the head of the table. See, you look for people that look like you, and you don't see anybody. And she's like, God created this space for you. You're not going to see anybody else that looks like you, that act like you, that got what you got. And you know why? Because you are the original. There is not nobody else in this world. And do you know how many people are in the world? But out of all the people he created, he only made one of you. And let me tell you something. He did it on purpose, because he wanted to make sure that he created the original, who was going to create that idea, who was going to start their business, who was going to make it to the top so that he could get the glory. See, everybody is not on God's agenda. Not everybody is seeking God to see what they need to do. But understand this. Because of who you are and whose you are, baby, you're going to make it to the top. And all of the things that you've dreamed about, they're going to become your reality. And all of the things that people told you that you would never have and that you would never amount to anything, baby, you about to blow up. And you listen, the Lord is going to make your enemies your footstool. And they're going to have to watch you be great. And they're going to have to watch you become the very thing that they told you you would never become. They are going to get a front row seat to see just how amazing you are and how great you are. And listen, for the people that walked out on you and they left you, don't worry about it. Because guess what? God's about to send the people that were supposed to be in your life anyway. Don't get distracted by them walking out and leaving, because guess what? They needed to, because everybody can't go with you. You don't have time to be carrying around no dead weights. You don't have time to be carrying around all that baggage that ain't your baggage. I'm one of those people. I want to help everybody. That is my goal. I want to help everybody. I want to see everybody win. And sometimes because I want to see everybody win, I end up in the place that they're in because I'm trying to pull them up. But it's too much for me. It's too heavy for me. But I've gotten to the point that I said, you know what, God? I love whoever this person is. If it is your will that I help them, then God, you make it easy. God, you change their heart. You change their mind to want to do right, to want to do what it is that you have for them. Because you can, listen, God does not affect free will. So if somebody doesn't want to do something, do you think that you're going to be able to change their mind? You can't. Do not stress yourself out about it. Listen, I know you love them. I know they're your family, your close friends, people you grew up with, and all that stuff, and you do not want to see them fail. And listen, I'm right there with you. But what I am going to say is this. You cannot force anybody to do anything. God gave us dominion over a lot of things, but he did not give us dominion over people. That is not in the word. So there's only so much that you can do. All right? So it's the video I did, opportunities versus assignments. So if opportunities come with whatever God is doing for you, be okay with it. I told God the other day, God, whatever you allow, told me that that's not the position that he has for me. My position is not in the back. It's to be in the front. I don't want to be there. I'd rather be in the back where I can hide and where nobody is seeing me. I don't have to, be out there. Nobody's looking at me. I can just be in the background. I'm okay with that. I can help everybody else build their businesses. I'm okay with that. But I know since I was very young that I was supposed to be a business owner, a successful one. But I just was like, that's a little bit too much for me, God. I will just stay in the background. I'll help some other people build their businesses. And I've given people ideas and have seen them profit off my ideas. And I was okay with that because I didn't have to say anything. I didn't have to be in the forefront. I could just stand in the back and be quiet and smile. And behind closed doors, what else do you need? Okay, well, this is what you need to do. You need to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Make sure you budget for this. Make sure you this. And could tell somebody how to run their business and watch them run it successfully based on what I told them, but felt like I couldn't do it myself. Listen, y'all, stop it. And I'm talking to me too. Stop it. Stop thinking you not good enough. Stop thinking that you can't do it. Listen, if you love to cook and you go over everybody else's house to cook, and on Christmas and Thanksgiving and all them things, they're like, oh, can you bring that dish that you make? And you like, okay, yeah. Oh, girl, you should open a restaurant. Oh, sir, you should do that. You should open a restaurant. Well, no, I'm not going to do it because... Stop doing that to yourself. Stop cutting yourself out of your blessing. God, listen, God wants to do it for you. But you're going to have to quit saying what you can't do. You're going to have to stop saying what you can't do. Because believe it or not, what's down on the inside of you is so great. And it's ready to be unlocked. And you've been holding that thing hostage down there. Because you're afraid of what's going to happen and what people are going to say and how they're going to view. But you know what happened every year? Every year they came back. I didn't ask them to come back. But every year you've been silence. And people are going to have to admire your beauty and the way that you have blossomed and the way that you have came up from the place that you were in. And the fact that you've came up from the place that they thought they had left you in and that you weren't going to be able to get out of. You are about to blossom. God is about to water you. He's about to give you the sunshine that you need. And you are about to blossom into one of the most beautiful flowers ever seen to man. And anybody that walks by you that sees you now are going to have to see your beauty. And they're going to have to see what God did for you. And I can't wait. I cannot wait to see the beauty that you are about to show this world. And when you get there, if you don't hear nothing else I say, understand that you deserve to be there. Understand that you deserve the favor of God over your life. And every door that he opens for you, you deserve that. You've been through enough. You've dealt with enough. You've watched everybody else get what they're supposed to get. It is your turn. It is your time. And you deserve this place. You deserve the blessing. You deserve it. And when God gives it to you, listen, I'm okay with being humble, but you can be boastful about God and what he's done for you in your life. Okay? I don't want you sitting back not saying anything and not sharing the glory of God because you're afraid of what people are going to think. You have went through so much stuff. It's your time. It's your season. And you deserve this. Hear me. You deserve this. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be wealthy. You deserve to be healthy. You deserve the house that you want. You deserve to drive the car that you want. You deserve the job that you want. You deserve the business that you want. You deserve it. I don't care what nobody says. Every time I open my mouth, I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to love on you because I know what it's like to feel like you have nobody. I know what it's like to be surrounded by so many people but feel alone. That's not going to be you. Because even if you can't hear my voice, God is going to send people for your life. He's going to send people to uplift you. He's going to send you a support group. He's going to send people that's going to hold you up. And so right when you think you're about to fall, they're going to be there, and they're going to hold your shoulders up. You will not fall in this season. You will not fail. You are going to win. And if y'all watch my videos, you know what I say. Win, 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 no matter what. That's all you're going to do. So if it looks like a loss, don't count it as a loss. Because one day you're going to realize that what you thought was a loss was actually a win. So y'all, listen, I'm excited about what God is going to do for your life. I'm so excited for all y'all that have joined me on this live video. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I don't know if I can get through all the comments, but y'all just know I love y'all. Hey y'all, I really want to go through and just say, hey, I think I spoke to Sharita. I think I spoke to Mickey. Let's see who else is on here. The Bishop. Hey, Mr. Earl. Lord, hey, my inbox is open. I'm more than willing to pray with you, pray for you. I'm here because listen, we are going to get through this together. And I mean that. You are going to live and you're going to live a wonderful and prosperous life. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off this live, but seriously, I love y'all. And I hope